And at the end, when I say my peace outs and shit, I say, I'm Chris. Say I'm Anu, and I'll close it out. Cool.
Got it.
It's not your first go out, right? Holy fuck. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of the Relationship Method podcast. I am Chris, and today, you horny bastards wanted Anu back, and I got her back to answer some of y'all's horny questions that we couldn't answer before. And yeah, how you been?
I've been good.
Yeah, thank you for coming back on.
Of course.
How did I get the yes?
Ask and you shall receive.
Ooh, you hear that? Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. How have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah, you've been going on these dates or these hangouts and shit?
I have not.
Oh, lame. But you did delete Bumble, though.
I did.
Okay, yeah.
So it's strictly been going out with friends.
Uh-huh.
Meeting people, like, organically.
Oh, wow. How's that been?
It's been fun.
Oh, really?
I mean, all of them have been friend zoned, so...
How did, how did these motherfuckers get in the friend zone by Anu?
Half of them were my height.
You want a taller motherfucker?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to wear heels and be able to still...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not have to look down on you.
Ah, oh, okay. Is that one of the reasons why they were shorter than you?
Not shorter than me. We were like the same height, like eye level.
With the heels?
Without.
Without the heels, but with the heels, you're a little taller.
Yeah.
So you want someone that is taller than you when you have your heels on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, for you short motherfuckers, for you short kings, was that like a 5'6", 5'7", and below?
5'7", 5'8" would be min.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Are you into these men? Are you into like the gym bod, the dad bod? Does it even matter what kind of bod?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, really? You're one of them. So you like the personality. The personality goes a long way.
I do like personality.
Really? What makes the personality go a long way rather than the bod?
Body, yaddy, yaddy?
Yeah, body, yaddy, yaddy.
No. Well, because, full disclaimer, even if you have a gym bod, after we get together, you're going to have a dad bod.
Oh, because you eat.
I eat a lot.
Okay. Yeah. But what if he's like, he'll go with you to eat, but he's strict on like what he gets? Is that a deal breaker?
Yes.
Really? Why is that? Because I'm the same way. Like when I go out with my wife, she gets like the meal, and I'm cool with like 1 or 2 appetizers.
Because I'm going to eat. And if I feel like I'm eating more than you...
Really? But what if... Oh, let me ask you something. What if he's like trying to throw down right after, and he's like, yo, man, I can't get too full because I'm just not going to perform well?
I mean, that's fine. But like if you're stingy every time we go out and it's like, I'm going to watch my figure, I'd be like,
oh.
I have a mom bod, so I had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. So... tall, doesn't matter what kind of bod, and is still a YNI guy, still in the it don't matter no more. Hey, she grew out of her shell. Hey, all right, cool. What changed that shit? Because I remember you were so adamant of a YNI guy, and that's a local guy. Yeah, what changed your mind?
I met a central guy.
What's a central guy?
I guess like here, Mililani up. Wahiwa-ish. That's not too far north, so I mean...
Okay, what did this motherfucker do to make you like, oh, you different?
Well, he actually is friends with one of my friends. So that's how we met. We had a mutual friend.
Ah.
But yeah.
Is getting acquainted with a friend, do you like doing that way? Do you like meeting people through that way?
I think when your friend can like vouch for them, it makes it a whole lot easier. You don't have to always be on edge and like... You don't have to feel them out completely by yourself. You kind of have an idea of who the person is.
Interesting.
Going into it. So, like, my friends will, like, introduce me to people who they think will match with me because they know my personality. They know theirs. So, it's, like, most times it works out. But...
Okay.
Even if it's not, like, relationship-wise, like, then I make another friend.
Yeah.
And it's cool that way, too. So.
If your friend said he was a fuckboy, would you still, like, see him out? Or would you be like, nah, I'm cool. I wouldn't want to meet him?
guess depends how I'm feeling. Like, if I wanted a relationship, no. But, like, if it's just somebody to make the time pass by.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I'm used to Why Not Boys. Hello, Fuckboy Central.
Is it really? I don't know. First of all, I don't dabble in the peen, all right? I double mine, not anyone else's, so how would I fucking know? But so
that's typically the stereotype of those boys. That's why everybody's like, stay away from the wine eye men, because they're like
really
trauma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So these dudes that okay, so when your friends actually introducing you to these new people down the line in the conversation, has it ever hit you to where, oh gosh, we know the same, like the circle and shit, like you know him and him, like how the island's so small, it's like, oh shit, you know this guy and I used to mess around with this guy. Has that ever happened?
That hasn't happened to me yet.
Wow.
So,
fingers crossed.
I don't want it to happen.
And if it did, well, how would Anu handle that shit?
Well, the first one must have fumbled, so.
Oh.
No, I'm just...
Hey, that's real. Hey, that's real though. That's real. Fumbled the bag.
That's your friend, not my friend.
Ah, okay. If one of her friends smashed the guy that she was trying to hook you up with, is that a go or a no go?
I guess it'd be up to her.
Really?
Would you feel some type of way about me getting with your past situationship, whatever it is? If no, then
it's all game. Ooh, shit. I don't know, coming with real. Okay, well, situationships, right? I've heard that situationships is when one person thinks it's something and the other doesn't. Is that
the way I see it is like you both kind of are feeling each other, but you don't want to take that extra step to making it a relationship. Like, you guys are kind of just mutually, it is what it is.
Really?
That's how I've seen it.
Okay.
I mean, could be different. I mean, the Delulu people.
Yeah.
I think that's the, not so much situationship, but the ones who are like, oh yeah, we're something when it's not. I think that's different.
Do you have any tips for people that that do get into these situationships to where someone thinks it's something and the other person doesn't? Like, are there clues or cues that someone could look out for? Red flags, maybe.
Girl, if he don't post you.
Really?
On to the next.
What if she doesn't post you?
Then it's a mutual.
Oh, it's a mutual. So, okay, so posting then. We'll go to posting. Is it important for someone to post their other person?
I think so.
Yeah?
Because what you hiding me for?
Oh. But what if the person wants to keep it, like, private? Like, he like or she is, like, no, not even low-key, but, like, he's always or she's always in the moment. Like, let's say you guys go to Disneyland. He doesn't want to post Disneyland. He wants all attention to you. He doesn't want...
What you doing when you get home?
Shit, being with you, I guess. Right? Being with the female or male.
Because what person doesn't do a little dump of their vacation?
I know a lot of people.
I don't.
Really?
Well, also, my age, everybody's in social media.
This is true.
So...
Okay.
That might be the little difference there.
So do you think the social media... like messed up on people's privacy, like how people, like, say you had a good time with a guy and it's one of those things where it's like, damn, I didn't even take pictures of us going bowling or us going out to dinner type shit.
Yeah, that's different. I mean, like, if you're living in the moment, you don't have your phone, then that's cool, whatever.
But however, what Anu, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Anu. Okay. Anu. Okay.
I don't know. I just think with how, like, people are now with my age, everybody's posting everything. Like, they're proud of something, they're gonna post it.
Yeah.
So when somebody doesn't, it's kind of like,
I can see that.
Whose feelings you protecting?
Oh, okay. That's very interesting. One of these days I'm gonna have a discussion where, you could bring that, right? But then I know other people that they're committed, but they just don't want to post. They just live in the moment to where, like, they want to keep their private life private to where, instead of, like, showing everything off.
Yeah. Well, there's this thing, close friends list on Instagram. I don't know if you use it.
I do not.
I do.
Tell everyone about this the green close
circle?
friends. Yeah.
The regular story is for, like, the public. The green one are for the people who don't judge. So.
Uh, um, so people that is like for the masses, they judge you. Like
100%.
how do they judge? Like break that shit down for like say a motherfucker that just doesn't know about like the close circle of greenness.
Well, that's why you got to be selective with what you post.
Okay.
Yeah. So like your regular story.
Uh-huh.
It's very thought out, like for me.
It's thought out.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, having stuff being held against me.
So in your green circles, who's in your green circle then?
I have my best friends.
Uh-huh.
And then my little.
Oh, your side pieces, plural.
No.
More than one. Okay, side piece one.
I don't have side pieces. I need to have a main piece to have a side piece.
Have you ever had a side?
No.
Have you ever been someone's side?
No.
No.
I am the only.
You're the main dish. Oh, okay.
And if it's like that, I don't want it. Like, if you're making me your side piece, I require too much attention.
Do you?
Yeah.
Does your schedule allow that? Like, cause I know you're a parent.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're a hardworking woman.
Yeah.
Does your schedule allow you to have, like, say, a boo, or maybe a side piece with a boo?
Trying to figure it out.
That's what I said. Yeah. Figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Right now. 5, 4, 3. I think everyone. I guess like in my age group, it's kind of lightweight, difficult to have one, but then it's doable.
Like to have a side piece?
To have a side piece. I mean, it's all up to the person, because it takes two. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 or 4, depending on how.
Oh, I know
how shit
some
you are.
girls who are side pieces.
Really? And okay, so your friends that are side pieces, do they accept the fact of being one, or is it one of them?
Pause. They're not my friends, but I know of.
Okay.
Girls like
the girls that you're affiliated with.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So the girls that you're affiliated with, are they do they like being side pieces, or do they know that they're being side pieced?
Yes, they definitely know, because like the instance that I'm thinking about, this man has a girlfriend at home. All of that, and she knows. She very well knows, but she still does it.
Really?
Yeah. That's like shysty to me, though. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like the side pieces.
What do you think goes on? Goes in their mind when they're canoodling, they're with this other guy or gal.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what's going on in their mind, because me personally, I would never want to be a side piece. Because that just doesn't feel good. Like, as a woman, why would I want to be somebody's second choice?
Okay, so let's say you're getting all the benefits. Like, say he's getting you things. He's your sugar daddy.
Okay.
Would you ever consider being a side piece if he's sugaring you up? No.
I can get my own sugar.
On God, she has morals. Anu, man, fresh breath of fucking air.
No, like, for real. If I want something, I can get it myself. So
I know, right?
What is this man gonna do for me?
Ooh, let me tell you about that. Let me tell you about like getting shit for yourself, right? So I'm one where on birthdays, Christmases, and there's Father's Days coming up. I don't want presents. I think I'm past that. Even back then, I don't want shit. I just, because if I could get stuff, I could get it on my own. Are y'all like that too? Is women like that, to where on birthdays and Christmases? Do you guys expect these presents, or is it one of those things where a card will do?
I think, well, for me, like Mother's Day that just came up.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much like tangible things. Just like feeling the appreciation. However you show that.
Yeah.
Would have been fine for me.
How was your Mother's Day?
It was great.
Did your baby daddy get you anything, or was it your kids that got you?
I got a text from him telling me Happy Mother's Day, and I kept the kids with him.
Oh, okay. So you wilded out.
So my Mother's Day, I wanted to myself. Like,
Ain't
I don't know if
that.
other moms feel this way, but on Mother's Day, I don't want to be a mother. Like, I just want my day.
Yeah. Okay. So, how does it feel to get texts and, let's say, random calls from your baby daddy? Does that spark anything up, or no? But you guys are cordial, though.
We are.
You guys are cordial, but down the line, could a smash happen?
No.
A canoodle? No.
No.
Not even a make-out sesh?
No.
If he asked you out on a date, would you?
No.
No. That door's closed.
You can take your kids on a date.
Uh-huh.
You can take the kids.
Would it feel awkward if you, him, and the kids went out together?
No. We've done that before where we go out with the kids, like, just do stuff together so that they still feel like, not like we're
family
a family,
unit.
but like, that they know that mom and dad are still like, always going to be their parents.
That's good. Kids, I believe, like, young ones, they understand, and when they grow up, they'll fully accept, the fact that mom and dad are separate.
Yeah, and I think too it's to our benefit that we separated earlier because they're just gonna grow up that way. Like they're not gonna remember how it was when we were together and have that taken away from them. Not taken away, but they're not gonna remember how it was when we were all together. Yeah, it's just gonna be their norm, like mom, dad.
Do you still have pictures of your baby daddy?
I do.
Nothing wrong with that. Together?
The kids. The only pictures I still have of him were when I think I only have like 3, to be honest. It was my maternity pictures with my daughter, and then family pictures.
Ooh, let me ask you something. When you and your baby daddy was going through, like, say, the final stages of like the breakup, right? Mm-hmm. How did you, as a woman, know or feel like it was time, like, to let go?
I think we kind of talked about it last time, like the emotional detachment that women go through. Like, I think that's what it was. Like, I didn't want to talk to him about my day. I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't care to have those little conversations anymore. Like, I think it was to the point where I wouldn't even say bye to him in the morning. I'd just go to work.
Really?
Yeah. So.
How did that emotional detachment happen? Was other guys? Over time?
It was just over time.
Did a guy ever slide in and, you got interested in the guy and that's how the emotional attachment... Oh, it was all you then?
Yeah.
It was just, y'all two just drifted apart?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that happens more often than people like to talk about. Like...
Really?
When I got with my ex, we were 18 and 19 years old. So, we were still young, and then now I'm 25. I think...
Halfway to 50. Sucker.
Don't make me ask your age.
Oh, man, I'm old as shit. I am old as shit. But go ahead, keep going.
No, but I think during those years, you're still trying to figure out who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I still don't know really everything about me and, what I want to do and all of that. But I think we outgrew each other, which is fine.
When you were going through this process, did you ever thought about just not divorcing, but wait.
Separating?
Yes, yeah, being separating, yeah.
We had that conversation, but he wasn't, if I'm leaving type.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. How did that conversation go, if you don't mind me asking?
I can't even remember.
Okay.
To be honest.
Hey, Anu, girl, I think we should separate. Stay married, but separate.
See, if he said that to me, I'd be like, why?
Oh, I need to find myself.
Find yourself in this household.
Right on. I'll find myself in the bathroom. See you later, babe. I mean...
I think that's how we always were, though.
Yeah.
We never really did the break thing.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I don't see the point of it. I just never...
Once you're on your break, it's a breakup.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do you fully. And I'm going to do me. There's going to be no restrictions, no nothing. And then... I think me personally, I wouldn't be able to come back to somebody knowing what they did on that break.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it up to the person to tell you what he or she did? Or, I mean, would you want to know if that shit,
if they were to come back? Yes,
yeah, if you guys, okay, so let's say something changed in your ex and y'all guys, you two got back together, hypothetically speaking, and if it happened, right? Would you want to know what he did during that time when, and the person that he was canoodling with? Would you want to know that shit, or is it one of those? Okay, it's new street now.
Ignorance is bliss. I think me knowing how I am personally, I would want to know. Mm-hmm. But for the better of it, I probably shouldn't know.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be like,
oh, but.
I'm going to feel some type of way.
It'll be one of them days where it's just did you fuck her? Did you fuck her? Did you fuck her? Boy, you better not be lying type shit.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Like,
and would you tell him if he asked you?
Hypothetically speaking,
Hypothetically
right?
speaking, like you're walking down the street, guy says what's up, and he asks you, "Hey, did you? Yeah, no. Would you? Yeah." Would
If
you
he
ask?
asked, I probably would tell. Like if I wouldn't come out and be like, oh, yeah, him.
Yeah. Okay.
But if he asked, I don't see why I wouldn't tell.
How would someone react to that? Or how would you react if
it was reverse?
Yeah. Like, you guys are back together, and you asked and he was truthful. Would there be some funk when you guys get back home, or would you have it in the back of your mind like, man, I'm about to give it to him where he's like, fuck her type shit?
I think I would just like appreciate the honesty. Would be like one, so then I'd be like, okay, whatever.
But
when I'm mad and in a fight, I'm gonna be like, you're with this.
You're gonna bring that shit up. Oh my god, you're one of them. You bring it up. Okay.
Which is why I'm saying I don't think there would be any like rekindling, because I'd just be like.
Have you rekindled with anyone like came back
before in the past?
Yeah. No.
So prior to my ex-husband, I was only in one other relationship.
Wow.
Yeah. So my first boyfriend was when I was a senior in high school. So I went all through high school just doing my thing.
Yeah.
And then my senior year, I had my first boyfriend. And that lasted like 2.5 years. Something like that.
Well, like after you graduated.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then after we broke up, he was moving to the mainland, so like I didn't want to do the whole long distance thing. That's why we broke up. So we broke up on like good terms, whatever. And then I met my ex-husband, and then I was with him for 5 years, and then so this is the first time of me actually being single, I feel.
How do you like being single so far in this time of age, or like you're in your 20s? Yeah. How is being single right now?
I actually really enjoy it.
Do you really?
I do.
What makes it so enjoyable?
Well, I think it's different too because I have the kids, so I don't need to worry about like reporting to anybody, saying anything, like what I'm doing. I don't need to apologize for falling asleep. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't text you for 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
You know? But yeah, I actually really I can go out with my friends. Like.
Were you in that relationship to where the guy was I don't want to say demanding, but he was kind of strict on who you're talking to, who you're hanging out with? No,
it was never like that. Yeah.
But now it's just no worries in the world. It's just like, hey, I go to sleep. Hey, man, my bad for not texting back type shit. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, dating nowadays, I don't know what dating is. I think dating's just hanging out. There's no particular setting for a date, right? No? Hanging out on a couch is dating? Could that be a date?
It could be.
Okay.
Like just taking
not Netflix and chilling, just like just shooting your shit, just like, hey, what's up? Play some checkers type shit. Oh, okay.
I actually kind of like the more laid back ones too, rather than like going out. Like,
are you done with your party days and shit too? No, not yet. Okay.
To be determined.
TBD. Got it. Okay. Well, that was fun. We're gonna get to these horny questions that we didn't get to ask. I didn't get to ask and shit, but getting down on the first date, is that still a thing?
Like,
can motherfuckers still get the canoodle on the first date?
I know it's possible.
It's possible.
I know people do it all the time.
Yeah.
Me personally, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Most likely not. Unless like I've known you prior, like.
Really? So you got to know someone prior on the first date, and then it's like, okay, this motherfucker's getting that pass.
I think so. Well, I mean, too, with me.
Yeah, think about it.
Saying like I'm looking for a relationship, but like I feel like if it starts off that way, then they might get like the wrong idea.
Oh, this is true.
So I personally prefer to like not give the goods the first time.
Okay. Have you ever given the goods the first time? No. Oh, you keep the square locked. Atta girl, good job for you. For guys, let's see. I'm gonna go through my past real quick. I think. Okay, so when I started dating, I think that was like the thing. Like, try to get it in that first time, and then when you get it in the first time, I don't think I ever did get it in the first time, but my thinking was get it in the first time, give her the A game. So the A game, she comes back, she's like, damn, that was all right. But I can't speak for majority of the guys, but it's for me personally, it's one of those getting to know you shit. Because man, I don't want you to see my toes first night. You know what I'm saying? You know, what if I farted if I'm like putting it in? I don't want that shit on my conscience. So yeah, but I know a lot of guys that like this time of age, they think they're gonna get it, especially if the date goes so well or the money that they spent on the date. Do you believe that? Like if a guy takes you out for dinner, like to a nice ass restaurant and all this bullshit, do you think that they're expecting that shit?
They might have an expectation, but you should know that my expectation is I'm worth more than your dinner. So
ooh, long term.
Take me out on a second one, then we can talk.
Oh, okay.
You know,
what's a good date for you? Like what's a a cash date?
I personally love to go to Lucky Strike because you can
bowling
do
alley.
the dinner and then you can do the games. Like you can see what kind of person they are.
Ah, okay.
So
I like Lucky Strike. Is that Ala Moana?
Ala Moana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're down to drive all the way there?
I live in town.
I thought you. Okay, my bad.
No, the
Just
baby daddy lives in Waianae. I live in town.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, no, I'm a townie.
Okay. Townie. Okay. Y'all got flooded. Did your place get flooded?
No, I live on the mountain, so
oh, that shit went downhill.
We watched you get flooded.
I didn't get flooded. No, wait. Waikiki got flooded. Them tourists got flooded. Fuck that. I stay away. I know, like, I've been on this island for like 4 to 6 years now, and I know not to go there. You know, just like the locals, they just go there if their friends are, on the island, and then after that.
Prior to Moani's being in Waikiki, I barely was there.
Oh, okay.
But not be there every single week.
Oh, with a different guy?
No.
Same guy?
No guy, with the girls.
Oh, with the girls. Okay. Let me ask you, when you're with these girls, right? Y'all be making out?
No.
Okay. Why is it weird when girls that are friends that are not, lesbians or gay or bi, why is it okay for them to make out, and then with, if it's us dudes, we can't do that shit?
Men can make out with each other.
Yeah, but it's not in the norm.
Yeah.
Would you find it weird if, like, say, hey, man, I'm straight, but I'm kissing my guy because we're just having a good time? Would you find it weird if you're on the outside looking on in? No? Don't lie.
Well, you know me, I'm very happy-go-lucky. You do you. I'd be like, okay.
Okay, but can the guy get the number
for like
afterwards?
Oh, the guy who just made out with another guy get my number?
Not even a make out. It's just more like a peck on the cheek or lips or whatever. Can he get your number right after?
I don't see why not.
Oh, there it is. Hey, folks, do it.
I mean, like, that's cool.
Do
you,
boo, huh?
Do you.
Okay, we got it.
But if now I got to worry about men and women, I don't know.
Has a bi or a lesbian tried hitting you up?
Lesbians have.
Yeah? How did that go? No? Not even a hold hands? Have you ever made out?
Cup of tea.
Have you ever made out with a gay guy?
With a gay guy? No.
No?
I would dance with gay guys at like Scarlet.
I would dance with a gay guy too.
They're the best.
I think I have. Yeah.
They are the best.
Dude, gay guys are pretty cool.
They are the best.
No joke. I have some pretty cool gay
They are
friends.
like the most laid back people you will ever meet. They're the coolest. Like you can just click with them like that. Can
you hang out? Can you do that with your lesbian friends?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
I'm so happy for you. Horny question time. Is shower sex still a thing?
Yes.
It is.
Yes. But get out after.
Get out. No wash up?
I will, and then you can wait your turn. Because I'm
washing up?
I am not going to share the water with you.
In the shower?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it gets cold. You got to keep switching. Somebody's going to be cold.
But what if you're in that... What if your water is good and it stays hot? Wait, you're a hot water shower?
I am a hot water.
Oh, God, why? I like warm, cold. Was your ex like that?
No, he was the opposite. He like you, like lukewarm.
Uh-huh. But you like it hot. That shit don't burn your shit?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Hot tub? That shit don't burn?
Mm-mm.
Fuck that shit. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
See,
I hate the hot tub.
If we go to like a hotel, for example, I'm gonna get in the hot tub before I get in the pool.
Oh, I can see that.
Like I'm that type of person. So like showering, always hot water.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, like, yes, it's most definitely still a thing, but in the shower, that's my time.
Is it?
It is.
You don't like sharing the shower with the guy? Like, oh, I'm gonna jump in, do my thing, and jump back out. Does that bother you? No.
It doesn't bother me. I just don't prefer it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Shower sex is still a thing.
Still a thing.
You only could do 2 positions.
Yeah.
I mean, if your shit's long enough, maybe 3. I don't know. But yeah, it's still a thing. Everyone is still a thing.
Still a thing.
Still a thing. Lights on or off?
Off.
Off.
Yeah.
How do you know where to get your shampoo and your fucking your falafel? I mean, not your falafel. Your you know, the sponge with the stick.
What's it called?
Yeah, you don't even know either. Shut up, Anu. A falufa, fufa, fula, for something, whatever. But yeah, off. Why off?
I lied. On. I didn't understand the question.
Ah, okay.
On.
Okay. Is it suspect if a guy likes to have his asshole cleaned?
No.
No? Good. There's a lot of guys that I know. Yeah. There's a lot of guys that I know that washing a guy's asshole is kind of fruity. Right? I was like, oh, we got a motherfucker walking around.
Dirty asshole.
Yeah, you got motherfuckers walking around with dirty assholes. I like to clean my asshole. I'm not fucking, I don't think that way.
Everybody cleans their ass.
Right? Oh, me too. Me freaking too. What's an ick for you?
An ick?
Yeah. Like say, on a guy. And I'll tell you my girl ick.
A guy ick that I have. Probably somebody who doesn't, like, maintain themselves.
Okay. Maintaining as
like, you know, like the guys who will come out without their haircuts and, like, the whole...
Oh, so someone that's not well kept.
Yes. You don't maintain, like, you know...
My ick is women with dirty fingernails.
Oh, yeah.
That's like I tell my wife all the time when I see her like with dirty fingernails, I'm like, and she's like, oh, okay. Do you? Okay.
Well, I bite my nails, so they best be clean.
Why do you bite your nails? What's the is it something that from childhood that?
No, so usually when I bite my nails, it's when like something's going on and I just need to, like, not anxiety, but like I'm just like, fuck.
Oh, you don't vape, you don't smoke or nothing.
Trying not to.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Have you been vaping for a long time? Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean.
Well, after I gave birth to the kids.
I mean, it's better than a cigarette. You don't smell cigarette-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But.
Have you ever been dick fished?
Frick is that?
Dick fished is it's when you.
Wait, can I think? Can I say?
Yeah.
Like a catfish.
Yeah, but
so when they hype their game up and then it's like mid.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, so so they've rose to the occasion.
Yeah, I haven't had a bad experience.
There you go.
I can say that.
Good job. Yeah. What is a bad experience? Is it the time or is it the motion?
I don't know. I don't think time matters because honestly, after a while, I'm like, hey.
You can bust it in now, please. Right?
I don't think time really. Okay, we're not talking about a 2-pump chump. I've never experienced that either. But, yeah. Oh,
well, for guys, 2-pump chumps is a thing. And as long as we got ours and you didn't, well, hey, we got ours. You know, because we're only going to see that one time. So, yeah. But has someone ever given to you where you wanted it like, damn, I'm coming back for more type shit?
Like, no.
No?
No. Well, I mean, I was with my husband.
Yeah.
For
X amount of years.
5 years, 5.5 years. So, I mean, I kept coming back, obviously.
Well, duh. I mean, that's your husband. Oh, okay. Okay. You're single and you've been going out. Have you made out with anyone yet?
All the time.
Okay, cool. So with making out with someone, how can you, Anu, tell if this person's a good kisser? Can you tell before the makeout sesh or?
No, you got to find out.
Okay, so when you find out, have you ever pulled away to where it's like, Oh God, this is not. I'm not wanting this right now.
You do the pull away and then you tap on their shoulder. Like,
shut the fuck up. You've done that before. He's like, good. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go back by my friends.
Are you kidding me? Really? That would definitely hurt a guy's ego.
I don't think they could tell. You know,
really?
It's like,
oh, because you guys are both
club, like.
Oh.
You know,
huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever go home with a guy from a club?
No.
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 Good for you.
Unless like we went together, then that's a different story.
Duh.
Like, if we pulled up together, then fine. But if I just met you that night, no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Can you be with a guy that that doesn't give the oral?
Like, it's not a requirement, but like if I ask and you're like no, then I'd be like,
why the fuck not?
Yeah, what? Then no to you too.
Okay, I know a lot of women that they'll drop the guy for not going down. It's like, oh, I don't want going down. It's like, well, shit, sorry, I'm out of here. You know?
Yeah, I think if you're not like open to it, then what are you here? Why are you here?
Oh,
you know, like
really?
Yeah, because if your goal is to make that person feel good and they're telling you what they want, why wouldn't you be open to it?
Okay, that makes lots of sense. Yeah. Do you know a lot of guys that wouldn't okay, so not from your experience, but do you know a lot of guys that dropped a female because she didn't give the fellation?
I don't think so.
No.
In the end, they still get off, like, you know.
Yeah, Pornhub.
But I haven't, my friends haven't ever said it. Like my guy friends, I have a good amount, and I haven't ever heard them drop somebody because of that.
Is your guy to girl friends ratio, is it kind of even, or is it all?
I have more guy friends than girlfriends.
Why is that?
Well, my brother was a year and a half older than me, so I feel like I just got along with guys growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are your girlfriends like are you selective with your girlfriends? Or
open to meeting girls, but with history and how things go, like I just don't really vibe with girls as well as guys. Like I feel like sometimes girls can be a little dramas, and I don't like that. So
guys could be drama too, though.
They can be, but guy drama is kind of funny, but.
Yeah, we can be. Yeah, we're pretty hilarious.
You guys are a little dramatic, but in like different ways. Like girl drama is just catty and petty and. But like my girlfriends that I do have, they're a solid group of girls.
Are they in same age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think my oldest girlfriend is 29. 28, 29. And then my youngest girlfriend is like 22.
Oh.
So we're all like.
In your 20s, close to 50.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Let me ask you something, Anu. In the very beginning of like say talking to someone, not even talking, but getting to know someone, how do you know if you're starting to like catch feelings for this person?
If I'm looking at their Instagram throughout the day.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Really? Is it just Instagram or all social media?
Well, I mainly only use Instagram. Instagram and like TikTok, but people don't post on TikTok. So if I'm looking at your Instagram, like I'm gonna be like showing my friends like, oh, look at his Instagram. Then you got me good.
Really? Wow. Well, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
If a female or guy is, do guys do that too? No. Maybe some guys.
You don't do like that. Well, you're married. But like this her picture to your friends, like oh. You don't do that? Or you don't have guy friends who do that?
Oh, yeah, I do. I do.
Like that. Like, if I'm showing my friends your Instagram, then you're, like, one step above.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, if you're feeling a guy, what can a guy do to turn you the fuck off?
Okay. I had a guy.
Oh, yes, she did. Go ahead, girl.
Who was like, oh, let me see my future stepkids.
That's a turn off.
Yeah, don't make a joke like that. If you're talking to like a single parent, don't make a joke like that because it just, ew.
My future stepkids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That like instant ick.
Uh-huh.
Or like somebody's like, oh, your kids need an uncle daddy. Like,
And I know what an uncle daddy is. Okay. Wow. Motherfuckers are people like that?
I have had people like
No fucking way.
slide in the DM.
Uh-huh.
I had somebody slide in my DM and be like, oh, you need a baby daddy. Sir, I got one.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Another one.
I don't want another one.
How do you deal with the inappropriate DMs?
Ignore them.
Oh, you just don't reply, but you just leave them on scene.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I remember I DM'd you. Did that came off creepy?
Which one?
I don't know.
No,
No.
because
Okay.
I met you before. So
Yeah, you did.
like, if it's like a random person who's just sliding up on my stories saying some shit, you're gonna stay in the request box. Like, you won't even make it to
The
the box.
Really? You're so private. Do do you think with the social media that's happening right now, do you think it's hard to be private nowadays?
No, I think you can definitely do it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it's all up to what you post. Like, even though I post a lot, people still don't know me. Like, you know what I post. You don't know me.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah.
So that's when the date happens to get to know you.
Yeah.
Or the hangout.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you this question? Can women sense a genuine guy that's more interested in the conversation moment and their mind rather than the physical?
I like to think we can, but like sometimes we'll be like, oh, this guy is an actual genuine guy, and then he turns out to be like an absolute piece of shit. So I think sometimes guys will like come off in the beginning as like a genuine person, and then like out of nowhere they can just switch it, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
Oh, this is true. This is true. Let me ask you this: when a guy's like being genuine to you, and like say you're trying to go somewhere, you're not feeling him anymore. What suggestions do you have for the guy that you're possibly ghosting? Like, could it be like, oh, it's a me not you type of deal, or is it more like
me personally? If we went out, like if you already took me out, then I would have the common courtesy to just be like, I'm not feeling you like that. Like, we can be friends. I'll friend zone them before I ghost them. Like, because I feel bad. I don't like ghosting. Because I personally don't want to get ghosted. Yeah. So I'll be like, we can be friends.
What's the borderline for the friendship, for the friend? Like, if the guy that you said that you friend zoned him, right? Texting you, messaging you a lot, sending you, like, let's say, pictures of himself throughout the day. Is that, is that too excessive for him? Or is that so would you have the conversation to be like, hey, stop? Or would you just not reply back?
I probably wouldn't reply.
Oh.
Like, to those messages, I wouldn't reply.
Okay. That's good to hear because someone asked me that. I didn't have, like, that answer. But he's going through a situation to where he kicks it off with this female, like, real... yeah, they kicked off real good. And then... he's sending her messages, but he's not getting a reply back. And I was like, yo, man, maybe she ghosted you. But from what you're saying, it's like she's just not feeling it no more, or she's just like, oh, I'm just doing my own shit, don't want to get hurt.
Well, if I were him, I would ask her straight up, like, what is it? Like, if we had all this good energy before, why are you switching up now? Like, is it something I did? You just aren't feeling it? Like, I think people are really bad at communicating nowadays, and it's really easy to just, like, ghost somebody. Yeah. But you're grown.
Yes, you are. Are you a good communicator? Now.
For the most part, I think so.
So you tell it how it is and shit. So if a guy was to come on to you strong, are you the one who's like, hey, motherfucker, you could back chill. The fuck up? Oh, really?
Bro, chill a little bit. Like, pump your brakes.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with telling people that.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do have that problem. And
I can see that.
And it becomes I'm not talking to this dude again. But maybe he just didn't know.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, sometimes the girls aren't comfortable with saying like how they feel, because there might be like they don't know how the guy's gonna react, or
Yeah.
But me personally, I'd be like, bro, chill.
How does one? Okay, so with you, have you ever missed an opportunity? Like a guy scenario, a guy slid into your DMs, y'all went out, had it cool and everything, and something happened to where I don't know, you just stopped communicating, or life just happened. And he moved on. Like he tried hitting you up, no reply back, and he just went on. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you deal with it?
I mean, I didn't feel some type of way because it was mainly my fault. Like I wasn't communicating with him or anything. But also at the same time, this was like fresh out of my divorce, so it's like I'm not trying to be in a relationship. But good for you, bro.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Like, keep it moving.
Can a person not be in a relationship and just keep it casual? Yeah. How does one keep it casual?
I think there needs to be that mutual understanding that it's gonna be casual.
Like, oh, we ain't smashing, we just meeting up and just having a good time.
Yeah. Like.
Interesting.
I think if there's that like understanding, then most definitely you can have those type of like hangouts or whatever.
How do you tell a person? And this is coming from someone that asked me. Wait, hold on. Let me reread this. How do you tell someone to stop chasing you? What's the? Okay, we'll ask you then. How would Anu tell someone, a guy or a girl, hey man, stop chasing me, or yeah. Also, I'm assuming it happened to you then.
The
right?
10 non-responsive texts didn't give the hint. Like.
Oh, okay. So you give him the subtle hints, and if he doesn't get the subtle hint, he's like, damn, this motherfucker's retarded. Type shit.
Yeah.
And then you go into ghost mode?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, well, I need the like background of it. Like, were you guys talking and then you realize you weren't feeling her and you want them to stop chasing you? Or is this like some random just like trying to hit you up and continually?
Let's do the first one.
Okay. So if you guys were vibing, you realize you didn't want to be with them and you like want to let her down easy type?
Yeah.
Tell her.
And then how about the opposite, where I was chasing you? How do I tell myself to back the fuck off, but I still want to keep on?
Homie, know your worth.
Know your worth. I like that one. Know your fucking worth.
Know your worth. If you're hitting her up and she ain't responding, keep it moving.
Okay. If when you keep on moving, and we're gonna do this little psychology thing. When a guy keeps on moving or a female keeps on moving, does that tell the person that, like, say he or she was into, does that spark anything in their brain? Does it drop a
like the other person?
Yeah.
I think they're definitely like, oh damn, like they're done chasing me. Yeah.
Could that like work where she or he will hit you back up?
I think it could happen.
Has that ever happened to you?
Where somebody no.
Because Anu keeps it real.
Yeah. I mean, from the beginning, I'm gonna know what it is. Like, yeah.
Oh.
I don't chase, I attract.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, fuck Anu. I mean, you've never chased someone. Okay, so
I have, but like I know my limits. Like I'm not gonna overextend myself and give somebody all of my attention if they're not reciprocating it. Like, I know that, like, okay, you don't want to give me attention, your friend might.
Okay. Oh. Okay. You know what? We'll go on that. Your friend. So, how would have you ever been in that situation where, all right, I ain't fucking with you no more, but the friend was like trying to holler.
Yeah.
Was it?
But it's just messy, so like I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But it's funny to know, like, as a girl, I'm gonna be like, see, even your homie knows.
In the female world, is there some type of code too, to where you're talking to a guy, your girlfriend shouldn't be hollering, even though there's 100. no label, or is that
100%? Girl code is a real thing, and when it's broken,
So
watch out.
So your girl would have to ask you, be like, hey, I know you and Dee Dee, sorry, ain't kicking it no more. Can I shoot my shot?
I think just having that conversation is like, if you value your friendship, they'll have that conversation. But like, if you're doing it shady behind somebody's back, regardless of who it is, like even if I just went on one date with him and you don't tell me that you're trying to hit him up, I'd feel some type of way. I'd be like, damn, girl.
Ah, okay. In the guy world, there's a lot of shiesty motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
I remember being in a situation to where me and my best friend's girl, we went out and smoked cannabis, and I was like, oh, where's my boy at? And he's like, oh man, he's at home just chilling. I was like, oh, does he know? Because I mean, me and her, we're good friends way before those two hooked up. So I was like, oh, does he know that I'm with you? He was like, yeah, I think so. So like on the law, I was like, hey man, I'm with your girl.
Yeah.
We just, we chiefing one, and he was like, oh, cool. So,
I think that's different too, is because you were friends with her prior to them getting together, you know?
Oh, but it's different when the homies meet her and then
after the fact, if you're, I think you should tell the other person's other half, but that's just me. I don't like doing stuff that I feel like I need to hide about. That's why, like, I don't like that.
Let me ask you a scenario. If your man was hanging out with, let's say, lesbians, would that give you a red flag, or would that trouble you in any type of way?
No.
No? Cool. Like his lesbian homegirls or whatever?
No.
Because you know that they're
lesbian.
Into the vag?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't trip if my woman hangs out with a couple of
like,
gay dudes.
Yeah, like gay guy. Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
Good. I'm glad that we're.
But if she was like
bi or
I'd kind of be like, maybe keep an eye out for her. But is she in a relationship? Is she single? That'd all be like questions. I'd be like, who's this chick?
Oh, single.
Single
lesbian.
Single lesbian, fine. Single bi girl. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would it be wrong if your man hangs out with, like, say, a group of friends, but then the group of friends flaked out on him and it became a homegirl and a homeboy type deal? Would that cause an alarm for you?
No. I mean, me personally, like I said, I have a lot of guy friends, so it'd be like almost hypocritical of me to be like, you can't have girlfriends. But I'd have to know like the history. I'd be like, have you ever tried hitting her up? Like.
Oh, okay. With the stank eye, got you. Anu got the stank eyes and all that shit. Last one. Does it make a female a hoe if she's given head or hand jobs, but not given the vag? If she's giving the fellation and not canoodling, not giving the nanny out, does that make her some type of hoe in your eyes or in the female world eyes? No.
No.
Huh. Okay.
So. No.
Okay.
I mean,
we don't see it as a hoe either, I guess. Yeah. You mean what? What are you gonna say? Oh God, just say it. I'm trying to get this shit out.
I want to say, like, calling people hoe is so, like...
It's nasty.
It's like...
I hear it a lot, though. It's like, oh, what's up, bitch? You hoe. Da, da, da. I hear it, like, in a playful... I hear it a lot.
Yeah, like, playfully, a lot of people will say it. Like, my best friend, I'll be like, you're a fucking hoe.
Oh, but it comes down to the person where they take it that type of way.
Well, I think when you're, like, actively describing somebody as a hoe, unless they're, like, a home wrecker... Like that type shit, then she just living life.
Okay. You know what? We got a couple minutes. What do you think of homewreckers?
Homewreckers?
Guys and girls, yeah. Come on.
They should get hit by a car.
Oh, really?
Homewreckers?
Okay,
do they know about like
Yeah.
Yeah. Get hit by a car.
Wow. That's that. But what if the person was unhappy. Not the homewrecker. Then leave. Okay.
Because why you out here on these streets and I'm at home?
Okay. Scenario. Girl's married.
Okay.
Forcefully married because she got pregnant by the guy and the parents wanted her to get married.
Okay.
They both started hanging out with people.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same house party. They all have the same. They're all in the same friend group.
Mm-hmm.
The husband just stops hanging out at the friends. No, there's no funk. He's just like, I don't feel like hanging out there no more. But the wife goes, and she gets all the blessings from the husband. Now, is it wrong for the single guy to holler at that, to see if his game is that tight to where he can
beg a married woman?
Yeah. But remember, the wife
husband gave the blessing?
Yeah, but remember, the wife is unhappy. She was forcefully married because she got pregnant and had the kid. Yeah.
Oh, then he's guaranteed going to get
the
green
hold on.
light.
Uh-huh.
He's guaranteed going to get the green light if she's unhappy. But, yeah.
But the guy should get hit by a car?
Yes. Well,
That's like, uh-huh.
These scenarios are like, I'm talking about home wreckers that are like actually wrecking a home. If the home is already broken, then that's like a different story. Like, I think somebody should leave, like, to just fucking end it. But yeah, that's different.
It is. It's a different scenario, right?
Different scenario. I mean, if you got the husband's blessing, are you really wrecking their home? No.
Right. Okay.
So I think my version of a home wrecker is a person who actually breaks up a family, who, like, inserts themselves in a party that, I mean, one of them obviously welcomed you, but you gotta.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those home wreckers can get hit by a car.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. But I know that was fun.
It's always fun.
It's always fun. We're gonna discuss this shit. I'm gonna get you back. We're gonna discuss this shit, and I'm gonna get you on the motherfucking panel.
You know when Kim K was like, "Did you miss me? Cause I missed you."
Oh God, stop. Do you have any shout outs or anything, or where can these people find you on the gram? Do you want them to find you on the gram?
You can find me on the gram, but like I said, my central boy, he ain't no wine-eyed boy, but he can get down.
Is he a fighter?
He can be.
He can be for the right reasons. Okay, I got you. Well, shit. Shout out to KO Studios for the lovely home. Rafi Bite for the lovely beat. With that being said, I'm Chris.
I'm Anu.
And we out this bitch. Peace.